And what do you look like? Come and spend the weekend at the stables with us. I feel like it's been ages since I've done a vlog like this because it's just been so busy with the shows. So much has been going on lately, so I thought I'd fill you in. So this time of year is always really heavy with Willow shows, and we've got a rare weekend of no shows, so I thought I'd take you for a chilled weekend at the stables with us. But we are actually off out tomorrow to a Tack stores closing down sale, so we've still got a few bits to do. But yes, so much has been going on at the stable yard. Loads of things are changing. I did I think in the last vlog I spoke to you on, I did say I wanted the kids and Steve to start the fencing out the back. That has not been done. We are still in this state, skip logs. They are cutting up the logs though, we are getting through them, but there is still no fencing around the Barkchip arena. You can't see it, it won't focus. There's no fencing on there, and I did say that was one of the first jobs I wanted them to get doing. Horses all been fed and hayed. I'm just waiting for them to finish their breakfast and we start working them and turning them out. I did say the school was one of the first jobs that I wanted them to get done for me, but they say there is method to their madness. You can't see it. Let me turn the camera around. The fencing outside has been started. All this post rail, it won't focus on two things. All that post rail is being changed for this. So they say they need to do it in some sort of order, because although the old post rail, the posts are rotted, the rail itself is okay. So they're changing that fence, so then that rail can be reused to fix the school. So that's why they're doing it this way. That front fence has been up there for about 10 years, so they're getting it done. But it does mean that I have a yard full of cement, wood, everything. My yard is a mess. So because we've got no shows this weekend, my plan is to try and tidy up this yard, work all the horses, go to the sales tomorrow and everything. So yeah, I am going to work Donut and Gambler quickly before I turn them out for the day, because I also want to paint their stables. So if I get them worked now, they don't have to come in till like really late tonight, so then their stables will be dry. So I've just got Donut out in the field now. We're just bringing him back into work. Now we've got Gambler to a place where I'm ready to get back on him now. We've then brought Donut back into work so we can start breaking him to ride this year. I'm hoping to get, good boy, will come. I'm hoping to get back on Gambler this weekend, hopefully tonight. But it all depends on how Steve is feeling. Him and Lewis haven't felt well this last week, so I don't think Gambler will be a problem to get back on at all. But you always do want someone on the ground, and it's not very good when they're not feeling 100%, but that is my plan anyway. So Donut is just doing light lunging at the moment, just getting him to remember walk, trot, canter commands, and then we'll bring him back up, get the saddle on him, and get back on him. But yeah, so just short and sweet sessions with him at the moment. Good. Walk on. Good boy, walk on. Good boy, trot on. And walk on. Good. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. And walk. Walk. Good. Good boy. Trot on. Good. Good boy. Canter on. Good. Good boy. Canter. Go on. Good boy. Go. And trot. Good boy. Trot on. And walk on. Good. Good boy, trot. Good boy. Canter on. Good. Go on. And trot. Good. Trot on. Trot on. Good boy. And walk. Good boy, walk on. So now we've got Gamby out. Just going to give him a quick walk, trot and canter around. As I say, I want to try and get back on him again later, so I don't want to do too much. But then I also want to get him done this morning, just in case Steve doesn't feel well enough to sit on him later. I'm not going to do much with him later, just sit on him and take him for a walk round if Steve is feeling up to it. But yeah, he's a good old boy. We will be seeing lots more of him soon, because as I say, going to get him back riding again, and then hopefully Lewis will start doing some more with him. Trot. Trot on. Go on. Good boy. Trot on. And walk. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Walk on. Good boy. Trot. Trot on. Good boy. Go on. Good boy. Trot. Good boy. Canter on. Go on. Good boy. Canter. Good. And trot. Trot. Good. Trot on. Good boy. Canter on. Go on. Good boy. Canter. Good. And trot. Good. Trot on. Go on. Trot. Good boy. Trot on. And walk. Good boy. Walk on. So I'm just cooling him off now. Kids are doing something up on the yard. The oldest two have turned up now, so they're making noise up there, so I'm hoping you can actually hear me. But yeah, I like to try and get Gambler to do any work that he's doing earlier on in the morning, because at the moment it's been so hot here, and being black, he really does struggle with the heat. He sweats very quickly, bless him. So I like to try and get him done before like the heat of the day, and it's not exactly hot. I mean, I think yesterday was 22. I think we're getting to 18, but he doesn't, because it's been such a shock to the system how it's gone from extremely wet to extremely dry. he hasn't had time to adjust to it, so poor boy gets very hot and sweaty. But yeah, just walking him off, and then them two, Donut and Gambler, will go out for the rest of the day. And I want to paint their stables, so they've got all day to dry. But last year I painted the stables, but I done like 2 and then waited a month before I got time again to do the next stables, and I never got the feeling of freshly clean painted stables all in one go. So that is my aim this year, is to get it all done really within like a week or so I can have nice clean fresh stables. But yeah, that is the plan. So that is all Gambler's stable done, nice and fresh. Yeah, some might need a second coat over it, but it's a lot better than it was. And then this one is Donut stable, all done as well. So even the black trim around the bottom has been done. So both their stables are fully done. I'm going to try and get Ebby's done tomorrow morning, and then Willow's the following day, just so they have plenty of enough time. If I get time tomorrow, I'll do it, but because we're going out, I don't think I'll get Willow's done tomorrow. Yeah, I want to have them to have plenty of time to dry before the horses come back in. But yeah, I am going to go home for lunch now and come back down here this afternoon. I also did do the wash bay last night, so it had plenty of time to dry before the horses would come out in it again this morning. So this one is all done. Gambler's stable and Donut stable. We're back at the yard now. I'm just trying to find Gambler's reins. I think they're the ones. I brought Donut and Gambler in. So he's in his stable just having a munch on hay and having a wee. But Steve is here with me, so we're going to jump on Gambler, just give him a little walk round basically, and take it nice, slow and steady, and bring him back into work now. So yeah, I'm just going to grab him out, tack him up. I can't see him being a problem. This is Gambler we're talking about. He's not an issue usually with a single thing, so going to jump on board him. really chunky up here.
Oh, he is.
Good boy, we'll come. See, told you, as soon as we get him going again, Lewis would nick him again. I took him down the bottom for a walk and a trot round, come back up, and he wanted to get back on him again. This is my plan, is to get Lewis to do the ridding showing with him. Gambler's never been my horse. He's always been the kid's horse, and this is what I want from him. I'm stood in the right wrong place. Good. I just want the kids to just have fun with him. Gambler's amazing. He's always just been their fun little play toy. Good. Are we not leaning on him first? I can't. Good boy. Right, cat. The cat is joining us. Right, well, if Donut moves a step, the cat's done. Right. He's just having a dust bathe. I don't know, he's interested in what he's doing next door. Hey, hello, I'm here. Hold on, get me leg.
Just slide up towards me if he's...
Good boy. All he's interested in is what he's doing in the garden. Probably. Yeah, he's going to start the strimmer up now. No. Good boy. Walk on. Just walk a step. Good. Don't get the cat. Good boy. We're just going towards the cats.
Let's avoid the cat.
Good boy.
You steer him, it's fine.
If you remember rightly, we didn't have a steering last time.
The problem is, if I get too close to his head, he tries to...
Good boy. Walk on. Walk. Good boy. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy and whoa. Right. Yeah, we'll go up that way then.
Right, then.
Yeah. Right, wait. Oh, wait, you stay. Let me see if I can. Good boy, walk on. Walk on. Good boy. Good boy, walk on. Good boy, walk on. Good boy. Morning. It is now Sunday morning. We have done the horses, mucked them all out. I did not get time to paint Ebby's stable like I wanted to yet this morning. Just been so busy, like tidying up the yard. Jamie come down, he's going to finish some fencing and stuff today, so it was just busy. But we are off now to this tack sale. Well, it's, you know, the little tack shops that you find at the local shows. So they're not going to have things like saddles or big items like that, although I do know they've got some rugs, bridles, girths, that sort of thing. But yeah, so we're just going to see what we can pick up. I've written a list on things that we do need, like feed buckets, overreach boots, stuff like that I know we definitely need. I want some hay nets for the horse box, because the hay nets that they have in the stables are too big to use in the horse box, basically. So I need some smaller ones for that. So I've got a list. We've got some sort of plan to go forward with, and see what we can get, basically. But yeah, we are just heading there now, and yeah, I'll show you around when we get there. So we've just got home from the tack sale. I thought I'd do this here now because some of this stuff will be staying at home, not going to the yard. So I thought I'd do a quick little tack haul on what we got. I know the people that run this tack shop, so I paid less than what these prices were. But yeah, I thought I'd show you what we got. So first off, we got a nose net for Willow. What we have found lately is when I ride him, it's more apparent in the snaffle bridle for some reason and not in the double, but he seems to be irritated by the flies, and we can't work out why it's more in one bridle than the other. But bought a nose net, so we try it with him. That was a £5. And then I've got 2 short sleeve base layers, a navy one and a black one. So that was 2 for £25. So, and then we got lead ropes. Can never have enough. Gambler is a nightmare for breaking lead ropes. You'll have him tied in the washroom or somewhere, and he just literally turns his neck and the clips on the end break. So I think they were £1 each. Wherever I can get cheap lead ropes, I get them all the time. So, and then we got, this was £4. A hay net for the horse box. It's smaller than the ones we've got, so that'd be all good, because otherwise the ones that we use in the stable just take up so much room and the horse can't actually move. And then what else did we get? We got some white gloves. When I went to dressage the other day, my white gloves that I had are so old, they just look manky and horrible. So they were £5. And then what else did we get? 2 pairs of long socks. I can never have enough socks. They were a £5 each. Mane and tail brush, £1.50. Again, this is something I always lose, so pick them up. Jodhpur clips for Lewis, because I am hoping, as I've said before, that he takes on the riding gambler at a show. So he needs Jodhpur clips to go with his new jodhpurs. These are actually men's breeches now. When he done the riding on Willow last year, he was actually wearing my jodhpurs, because then they were too big for him and still baggy. But we could never find men's jodhpurs that would fit him, because he's only 15 and tiny still. But these fit him, he's tried them on. So yes, now he's got some breeches. These, I think, were £10. Jodhpur clips for £1. So he's got his trousers and Jodhpur clips now. And got him some new Jodhpur boots. These were £18. So he likes the little brown ones. So he's all set now for if he does take the riding with Willow on. I thought, whilst it was in sale, we were grabbing it all now. Hopefully, he just built his confidence with him. He rode him really well yesterday, so that's that. And then we got Willow Smart overreach boots. They were a £5. And mane and tail detangler, again, £5. So again, I'll never have enough of that. A schooling whip, because I've broke mine somehow and the handle keeps falling off. This was a £5. And then I got 3 pairs of riding leggings. So just nice, simple, full seat, sticky bum riding leggings. Pockets, everything. These were £15 each. I got the red, the green. They're all exactly the same type. Oh, and then navy. So I need new leggings. So that's what we got. It come, I think adding it all up, it came to like £140. But she only charged me 110 for it all. So I'm really pleased with that. So I got some new leggings. He's now set for if he does take Gambler to a show. And we've got a few odds and sods that we need generally every day. So yeah, I'm going to quickly grab some lunch now and whilst we're here, and then we're going to head back down the yard and hopefully take Willow out hacking this afternoon. It is meant to rain. Finally, it has been so dry and really warm for weeks now that everywhere is rock solid. So I'm praying this rain actually comes, but I don't actually want to be hacking out in the worst of the rain. Need to soften the ground. The ground is absolutely ridiculous. The cross-country course that I want to take him out to has nice grass coverage, so should be all right. He had yesterday off because we went for a riding lesson on Friday, so need to get Willow out. So yeah, we're just going to grab lunch and head back down there. So there's Lewis's new jodhpurs. What do you think? You like them? They're better than wearing mine, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you look like?
Parsley.
So I'm now on board Willow. I'm going to take him out for a quick hack. Yeah, just stretch his legs. We had a riding lesson Friday, so he had yesterday off. Hack him today. We've been having quite a few lessons lately, so we have been busy, but he had physio the other day, so I had a good talk with her, and I've known her for years. And then we were going through his, just behind where his saddle sits, he's got overdeveloped muscles. So we need to disperse them, and they're blocking him being able to push his hind legs through correctly to really work over the back and push from behind properly. So we're working on getting rid of them, working in correctly. As I say, the riding lessons I have are at my physio's yard, and we're all on a plan on what we're doing. I didn't film it Friday, but my friend had me jumping as well to help him. So yeah, we've got the plan to disperse these muscles, get him working correctly. He's now off of the haylage and onto hay. We've changed him over onto that, and we're changing his feed because, having spoke to the physio, feed and bits are not my speciality at all. So speaking to my physio, what he's eating, the easiest way that she described it is I'm feeding him donuts, basically. Although it was very good whilst he was young and growing up, it's now, basically, it doesn't matter how much work he does, I'm literally just feeding him donuts, so it won't help him anymore now as he's got older. I've never had, he's 13, I've never actually had a horse. Many horses this age. Jeannie, I had till she was 15 and we lost her to neurological issues, but all the horses we've had, we've bought young, broke to ride, and really sort of sold on. So I've never had something as old as Willow, really, that I want to keep show ring fit. He's scratching his nose and I've just got one hand, so I can stop him. Yeah, I've never had nothing his age to sort of feed, to worry about. So we have ordered him new food. That will be here early next week. So going to try him on that as well now, just to pick him up, because he really is feeling lazy lately, and he's always been a very good horse, but never the likes of lazy. I'd never call him a lazy horse, but he is beginning to be hard work to get going. So I do think he's feeling sluggish. Yeah, I explained to my physio that even oats don't heat him up, and she said it is completely because of all the stored fat that he's got behind, like lower belly, behind the girth area, that the oats can't then work because he's using his stored fat instead. So it doesn't matter what I feed him, like heating wise, until we get rid of this stored fat, it's not going to work. The way she put it made it so much easier to understand. But yeah, we're going to hack him out now. Steady. Can we not stop on the downward? Good boy. Good boy. And walk. Good boy. Good boy.